across the Cumberland River. D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he will score. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. Texans offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Find the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. That's a 32-yard
back to throw. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Texans offense ready to take over once again. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for Houston. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play. 1st down, Houston.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of
From
9.
the 35, here's 2nd and 1.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
Here we go.
Texans.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard
Let's go.
line.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Throwing now from the gun. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That one taken in. Nico Collins. Texans. What a start. Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Houston, their defensive lead.
He'll look to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. The Texans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Texans offense about ready to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look downfield once again. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. And, Greg, they have had their way right from the start in this season opener. You get that sometimes. You don't know what week one's going to bring, but this is going to be awfully satisfying.
Oh, there's no question. It gives such value to all the work that you did all offseason and all the way back in OTAs in the spring and then through the dog days of training camp. Everyone wants to start the season strong. You're 0-0. Everyone in the league has Super Bowl aspirations. Every fan base thinks it's their year. And then to come out and to deliver, especially on the offensive side of the ball, it's really the ideal way to set up the rest of your season and try to stay on track.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. The Texans offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to build on the lead as they begin here in the final moments of this 3rd quarter.
Here we go, set. Liking 18.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 48.
At the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Texans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
Go! Steady!
To the air now on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for down. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. The Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Steady!
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Here's 1st and 10.
Set! Steady!
They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
2 more yards.
10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down.
And the Texans.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here, check out.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got it! And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Nico Collins. Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of Texans, first down.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less.
Thus far, he has delivered on the promise that others saw in him. So much so that his coach has a new challenge: becoming the type of leader every team needs.
Set to take over. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man, complete. Down to the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell with his 2nd touchdown of the game. 4th. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3.
Let's go now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Dalton Schultz, incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. On play action, they'll throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Christian Kirk, his first touch. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
Let's go.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
2nd and 10.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Working with a lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Taking a shot for down here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Taking a shot for down here. Touchdown! Houston. Takedown as the first half is winding down. So here are the Texans to take over. They were winners last week over Tennessee, and they've got the lead here as well. They start this drive out 1st and 10.
On the set.
Back to throw here. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get.
Joe Mixon from 8 yards out. And the Texans come right out of the line. Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Taking a shot for down here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Taking a shot for down here. And that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
The football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
At the 24-yard line.
Now back to throw. Taking a shot for Dell here. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell, 76 yards. The Texans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. That is caught by Dell. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 32 on the play.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dalton Schultz from 19 yards away. Houston's offense taking over again. Not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz with now two. The Texans back out there and ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue.
They've got his man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 38 yards. And the Texans, first down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. They'll let this go deep for Collins. That is incomplete.
Intended for Nico Collins.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smart. The Texans offense set to regain possession. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow a 2 out of. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to.
The Texans game is over, but his work isn't done yet. Following their early season contest, people want to know what he thinks the team can accomplish as the year goes on.
Straight to the air they go. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
The coverage by Evan Williams.
Here we go. Let's go.
Looking to throw here. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Hook.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. The Texans and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Intended for Nico Collins. Incomplete. The coverage by Evan Williams.
To throw. He's trying to go deep again. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. The Texans ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
He's looking deep once again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Throwing off the play fake. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Right side hauled in by Collins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Texans.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Texans take a 20-zip lead. Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans can make it a 4-score game as they lead by... Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end.
Okay, break. Ready? Put.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. And he's going to try another deep one here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Nico Collins with it. Texans ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's looking deep once again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everett.
49-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Houston.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Go!
Back to throw. going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a game of
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
And the Texans first down.
From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Brings up second and goal.
They are throwing it again. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
The second down.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He brings it in. He gets a made on a good play there and also makes this decision time 4th and short.
A 9-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Ready, break. Set, ready.
They go play action on 1st down. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Nico Collins. The Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out.
Set up.
First down, play action. Again, he connects with Collins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On the ground again with Mixon. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down.
Koyasage Aruakin on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Liking 18. Set up.
He's going to throw this one. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
Evan Williams.
Texans ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
You're going to pass it here. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans keep running away with this. Tank Dell the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. So the Texans come away with the road win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses. In the only building... Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. He's dropping back to throw. First play of the game, and already an incredible catch. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory.
At the 36-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. Count 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a throw. Get some space around midfield. Still has some space inside the 35. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. The Texans and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. They connect on the deep shot. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
The Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 41-yard line.
Setting up to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. Complete to Dell. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans break the tie here in the 1st. Tank Dell, the touch. The Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Ready.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Colts get to him. Down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Collins there to grab it. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Throwing now on first down. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Working from his end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Nico Collins.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Cut downfield. It's Lachey. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 31
First and 10 from the 32.
And the Texans first down.
They're going to try and throw it here. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Texans.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 13-point lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. The Texans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're sure to be appreciative of this as they start out 1st and goal from the 4. They'll throw it on 1st and goal. Has it in close. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll work against the blitz. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal. I'll throw it. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a joke. Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining.
70 Timberwolves.
Line up the design keeper. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's take over.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one won't be caught. Well, we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Texans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone.
Set, go!
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Keeping it with Mixon. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Pass play now. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. So here comes the kicking unit. I cannot believe they're going to try for this one. It's no good. Well, credit for believing in your guy, I suppose. The Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Set, go!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. At the same spot after the incompletion. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
Now looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
There defensively.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
The Texans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. To throw here on 1st down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. And the incompletions continue in a stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as a defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
4th down, pass coming. Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
15 yards.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something